Ladies and gentlemen, it is a windy day in St. Louis, but wind is better than rain, I would say. Joey Jones, Gary Smith are here with me. Thank you very much. I feel privileged again to have the opening ceremony right here of the NSL talk session.
It's always a pleasure.
So it was raining earlier.
It was raining, cats and dogs. It was Armageddon out here. And the wind came and blew away the clouds, but we have what, 33 miles an hour? Yeah, it's very windy.
What does it remind you on, Gary?
It's a deja vu. I've been here before, and it sounds like this morning when we were on the WhatsApp group, I said when I saw the rain, I said somebody has to organize a world meet somewhere, and the rain's coming. So, but we have to deal with the weather and try and get through some training jumps. So that's why we're all hanging around.
Any planes up in the air yet actually today? This is Saturday, by the way.
No, nothing's gone up today. The weather broke for a minute after the rain, and shortly thereafter we had a gust of 28, and it's forecast to get worse through the day. So there's been no training jumps today. I know that you guys got a few yesterday. So there has been some training going on this week, but today doesn't look very good.
Okay, let's do job assignments. Schmidty.
Mine is very easy. I'm
on vacation.
I'm basically on vacation. I have Hayabusa in the 4-way and them in the 8-way, and I'm hoping to help a couple of teams in the 4-way, but just keeping an eye on them. And for me, a very, very easy meet, and actually I'm looking forward to it.
Joey may need help, right?
Joey.
I could use a little bit of help. I'm here with Polish female team No Mercy. We've been training all year. I've also got the Ukrainian national team, which is, I think it's been a while since we've had a Ukraine team at a World Meet or World Cup, which is nice, Yin Yang team. And I have the Swedish team, C4, disqualified at their nationals last week. So they're a late arrival, yeah, so they qualified to get the slot here. And then I've got EROS, the team that took Formula slot as well. So I've got 4 teams here, should be helping out. It'll be a busy week for me, but it's fun. It's good to be here.
Good thing you're not jumping.
It is. It's a good.
Why is he not jumping?
It's a good thing for a couple of teams that I'm here to help out that I'm not jumping, but that's another story. We can talk about that later.
We leave that by the side for now. Talk about that later.
Another weather day.
Yeah, another weather. We're gonna have plenty of time to talk, I'm sure.
Well, we have some more stuff to talk about, and one of them is a very great situation actually, because Joey and Gary were teammates, of course, in 2004 with the world champions from D-Land Magic, and now they are world champion opponents because Joey just got a new coaching job, right?
Yeah, it's been in the works for a while, but starting this May, I started to do some work with Wemby, the indoor second team from the indoor competition in Bedford. And I just came from Wemby, spent a couple days out there with them, and it was really promising, and everybody seems to be happy. So we're going to be going forward and
trying to beat Hayabusa,
coaching it out, coaching it out. It'll be fun. It's going to make Montreal really fun. It was an honor to be asked. They're a bunch of great guys, and we're fusing some different styles and different techniques and bringing together a lot of stuff that I think will benefit us going forward.
I mean, I know you guys are good friends, and we are all good friends, and there is not serious rivalry, but there is something in there, right? We also have the situation with Roy and his former teammates, and how is it in there on the Hayabusa side? There is a rivalry, serious rivalry, or is it just friendship and we are...
Oh, they're competitors. I think as the French want to win, I think any team wants to beat Hayabusa right now because they have dominated the tunnel since 2011. I think they haven't lost a tunnel meet. So in that sense, yes, everybody wants to beat them, but they're Joey's coached them. So we are all good friends, but of course we're competitors. So if we're there in Canada together, we will be competing, but I don't think we'll lose the friendship. I've just been speaking to Mathieu now. I had a great chat with him. And for me, I will always try and keep that there, but we will be competing against them. So I think it's the same as football. You see the top guys competing against each other, and they enemies on the pitch, but friends off the pitch. As they walk off, they're hugging each other. You go, how can that be?
There's 350 seconds in there. There's 10 rounds where you're doing everything you can to be better than the other guy. But after that, we're all skydivers. We've all been teammates with each other or coached the other guy. So there's a lot of interplay in there that doesn't go away just because you're trying to be beat somebody by a tenth of a second on Diamond Bunyip. That's not going to take our focus away from just being good people.
Beer tastes the same for everybody, especially the German beer, right?
Yep, we are in the land of good beer. There's actually some decent wine up the road in Mosul, so you know there's a little bit of everything. But it's going to be great to see what happens in Montreal. I look forward to it. I'm there with the Polish female team and we'll be helping Wemby out, so it's going to make it better for everybody. I'm really excited for Wemby and more so for Hayabusa to actually have something to make the hair on the back of their neck stand up again. I hope. What they got into this whole game for in the first place, they have missed in a while the last few years. So I look forward to hopefully they can see them with their puckered up a little bit.
So what are we expecting here? I mean, first of all, first class hosting, we know that. Fallschirm Sportzentrum St. Louis has always run great events. On the athletic end, what are we expecting? Open class, four-way open.
The opener, I have to go. Hayabusa is going to be hard to beat, although they're a little bit undertrained. We've done
like 1.01 to 1.
Yeah, they haven't trained as much. They've been doing also focusing a little bit on 8-way, having more. They've had a lighter year jumping, more strong tunnel up until April, and since then they've only trained for 3 months actually outdoor, and they've also just come back from SISM. So yes, it's jumping, but we are not meet ready, but they'll be strong. There's no doubt. And then it's going to be. I put my money on France. Rhythm, USA is here, and I think they will be super strong. We've just seen them do a 25 average in Paraclete, so you cannot write them off. I think for sure in the medals, as well as the French. So also chatting to Mathieu, he said if they put a good meet together that they'll be strong, but they also still growing. And I think Hayabusa's that edge ahead of them, but you never know. So that would be for me the top three. The Russians had an injury with Evgeny, hurt himself in Deland. So he's pulled out of the four-way and they've had a replacement. They've made 10 training jumps. So it's going to be tough.
Top Russian team is down then, huh?
Yeah, that's as far as I've heard. So and of course it will also affect the 8-way because he's the leader in the 8-way. So he's also out of the 8-way right
now. They have Alexei replacing him in IF.
Yeah, but it's all about training jumps together, right? You can bring in Ola. There's so many good Russian jumpers that you can put them in, but at the end of the day, you've got to jump.
Those peace partners need to have some minutes on peace partner. You know, you can't just put two people together that are great, expect them to move together. That takes some time. How that piece moves. Who else do we have? We have Qatar four-way.
No.
Wow.
Yeah, we are missing them. That's really bad news.
Yeah, I was gonna say when I looked through the list, they had to pull out, huh? We don't know why.
Issue for them inside Qatar, a little bit of stuff that had to get solved, and we could not get the paperwork done. It's been cleared up, but the paperwork is too late to get the big military thing, and so unfortunately we can't make it yet. But I've heard, and again I don't want to start anything, but apparently they will be in Canada. Yes. So that's the positive news.
There's a bit of a gap after that then. I mean, it's really going to trail back.
If you take Hayabusa, Rhythm, the French team and the Russians, then I don't know what's behind that. It'll be very interesting to see.
I mean, the Germans are out there that've been pushing together. There's no more thunder coming.
I'm curious to see teams like Chimera, very dedicated, very.
Had an injury, they got a replacement.
Are on faith.
Yeah, but like I said, you can't just throw. You can put almost anybody in there, but it's tough to. It's time, yeah, minutes. How much time you have on your peace partner? So.
Let's talk about four-way women and 8-way. What are we expecting there?
The women, the French girls have got no opposition, so it's going to be them a walk away.
They will be looking at the open class leaderboard,
of course. Very, very wide. I mean, that's what they have to do. They're at such a high level. And then, of course, there's Fusion and the Russian girls. So the Canada and Russia was what I can remember looking down the list of entries.
That's probably the picks that I'm talking about. I mean, I know NFTO has been training their butt off. They are out in Emporia all the time jumping their tails off, and there's some really experienced jumpers on there. Let's just hope they can put it together this year, because they've got the training behind them anyway, so we see what they can do.
It's bubble trouble. What do you think of the Russian forward team? Do you know the lineup, anything about it?
No, I saw what you had posted, but I haven't seen any scores. I haven't seen anything. And
Alona's back on the team, right? Yeah, so they're bringing in some old talent and some.
They posted I think a 25 average. average or something in the wind tunnel meet indoor, so that's pretty promising.
It should put them up there. I mean, that puts them up with Canada to fighting out that third place. I don't think.
Canada is here.
Yeah,
It's going to be Canada for me, Canada and Russia.
fighting it out for second and third. Yeah.
8-way.
Golden Knights for sure. They've had two changes. Jen is in, and I believe Dave's in. Obviously, they got Kurt here on alternate slot. So I think Golden Knights. No,
First 8-way competition for Jennifer.
yes, and great to see you here. I saw her here yesterday. Seen her jump in.
On the four-way front, there are a few of the French teams. Some of the old guys are putting a team back together, right? There's
Martial.
yeah, there's a few there. So that could be interesting to see how they go. And isn't Julian's got a team, or Thomas? I think there's some other French.
Are they not in the same in the 8-way lineup?
Yeah, that's the French 8-way, but I think they're doing some 4-way too. Yeah, it could be fun stuff. But the French 8-way and Russian 8-way battling out after that. But my money would go to the French 8-way with all that experience coming back. People that have.
The Russians have done 660 jumps.
I would put my money on Russia, I tell you honestly. Yeah.
60.
660, but they had the injury in Deland 2 months ago. So the Russians will be strong for sure, and the French are put together with limited training. So that will be very interesting to see. But yeah, I would go Russia 2, France 3, and obviously Hayabusa is going to see how close they can get to France.
The flying machine,
Yeah, flying
44. Where's the 44 coming from?
From the
Oh,
top.
4-4. 4-way, 2 4-ways.
No. I have to be honest. I'm not sure, but I believe
You got something to find out. I was like, that was my age a few years ago.
I think it's coming from the
Fly-in tunnel.
Oh, well, look, the weather clears up now. It's still a little bit windy, but it's get your teams ready, and I think it will slow down probably towards the end of the day.
We've called it for the day. My team's a manifested for tomorrow. Let's fight this weather. We're going to be here all week. Let's go get some rest, go into town, enjoy some of the social aspects of sightseeing and all that. So I released all of them, and I think you'll really
So we're going to try and do 1 8 in an hour. We get a call, and hopefully, if not, then we're done.
All right, well, thank you very much for the opening, and that was it for the first NSL live talk from the World Cup in Saarlouis, Germany. Thank you.